Hello, friends, and welcome to a new episode of FIWA Wrestling Version 2. We will have a great card for you guys tonight. As always, we will promise you great wrestling. And in tonight's episode, we will have a mini World Title Qualifier tournament for you guys. The first two matches will be the first two matches in the tournament. The next match will be made next week. The winners of these first two matches of tonight's episode will go against each other next week. And the winner of that match will go on to face the world champion, Toros Masca, whoever is champion at that point, to challenge for his world title. So the first of those matches will be two debuting competitors. Butcher Lee will go against Byron Nichols. A debuting Butcher Lee and a debuting Byron Nichols going against each other in the first match of this World Title Qualifier tournament. And the next World Title Qualifier tournament match, Nate Peck versus Damian Samuel. Nate Peck and Damian Samuel, both two competitors who have competed in FIWA Wrestling Version 2. And this will surely be a great one. Nate Peck versus Damian Samuel. And in our main event, Andy Adams returns after having lost to Caleb Young a couple weeks back. He returns to go against the debuting James O'Connor from Ireland. James O'Connor will debut in this main event and surely will give us a great spectacle here tonight in our main event. But right now, we'll go on to our first World Title Qualifier tournament match, and that'll be Butcher Lee versus Byron Nichols right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Istanbul, Turkey, weighing in at 275 pounds, Butcher Lee.
One of the debuting competitors for tonight's episode. Firstly, greetings. Welcome to a new episode of FIWA Wrestling Version 2. And here comes Butcher Lee, an intimidating fellow with some blood stains on his gear and his attire. He's debuting tonight along with his opponent, and he's from Turkey. That's about it. That's all we know about him. But if this sort of thing goes on looks alone, this guy has already beat me at least. This is Butcher Lee.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 225 pounds, Byron Nichols.
Here comes Byron Nichols, another, as I said, a debuting competitor as well. Byron Nichols, a striker who has a tough task here with a big meaty man in front of him. But surely he will do as much as he can in order to get to the next round, to the final of this World Title Qualifier tournament match. The winner of this match, might I remind you all, that the winner goes to next week's episode against the winner of the next match for tonight's episode for a chance to go against Toros Masca, the world champion, and to challenge for his world title. Here is Byron Nichols, surely ready, looking confident as ever. And the bell has run. Byron Nichols starts with the offense. Now Butcher Lee with a dominating start. Just kicks and stomps and punches. This is the arsenal of Butcher Lee. As of right now, it's quite effective, and Byron Nichols has nothing else but to lay on the ground and take it. Here's a pin by Butcher Lee. One. It's just a 1 count. Byron Nichols, out of frustration, needed to go out of the ring, but now Butcher Lee meets him inside of the ring with some punches, and now some more punches from Butcher Lee. Byron Nichols is just getting ragdolled, but now he's having some sort of offense, some knees, some feet to the face of Butcher Lee. That's a big knee, or 2 big knees to the Butcher Lee. Butcher Lee turns that one around. Now Butcher Lee is back on top. It's a big move by Butcher Lee. Now he doesn't have some good intentions for... And that's a... What do we call that? Baseball lariat. 1, 2... And it's a kick out by Byron Nichols. I thought that was over. And then Byron Nichols was able to kick out. But Butcher Lee has something else in mind. And it's another baseball lariat. And that surely is it. 1, 2... And that's it. It's over. Butcher Lee is the first competitor to move on to next week's episode
Here is your winner,
in a quest
Butcher
to go
Lee.
against Tolos Masca, the world champion. And here's your winner, Butcher Lee. Butcher Lee gets a win in his very first match. Congratulations to him. And hopefully Byron Nichols is good, because that was brutal. On to the next one, I suppose. Now it's time for the second match of the World Title Qualifier tournament. It'll be Nate Peck versus Damian Samuel this time. Nate Peck versus Damian Samuel right now in 3, 2, 1.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 219 pounds, Precious Nate Peck.
Nate Peck gets more arrogant and more arrogant by the day, it seems. Although he doesn't have that good of a record so far in FIWA Wrestling Version 2. He's looking to change that up here in the World Title Qualifier tournament. He signed his name. The record didn't mean nothing, but now he'll test his ability against Damian Samuel, who is shortly to come out.
And his opponent from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing in at 228 pounds, Damian Samuel.
Here comes the Argentinian, one of our better competitors, the guy who won our very first match of FIWA Wrestling Version 2 against Nathan Bartlett. He has never had a world title match, which is the same fact for each and every competitor in this tournament. And he is looking to have his first match for the world title. And so far, he has proven to us that maybe he has the chance. The ref starts the match and right to the lockup. These two competitors very evenly matched, in my opinion. There's a pin by Nate Peck. 1, 2, and it's a 2 count. Damian Samuel with the lead so far. It's a big knee to the shoulder of Nate Peck. Now Nate Peck with the lead. He's on top now. Elbow to the face. That's a roll up there. 1, and that's a 1 count. Nate Peck couldn't get more than just 1 count so far in this match. Elbow to the face again. Nate Peck showboating to the crowd. And that's a roll up by Damian Samuel. 1, 2. Oh, that was a close one. Damian Samuel surprised Nate Peck. Surprised me. Going wild, Damian Samuel is, and so is the crowd. Damian Samuel trips Nate Peck. Damian Samuel has him in a fireman's carry and throws him onto the turnbuckle. Nate Peck is in a desperate situation. Nate Peck with a death belly driver. Nate Peck is in trouble. With a pin, 2, oh, not even a 2 count. But Damian Samuel has been very close, the closest anyone has been in this match so far. Damian Samuel with the power driver, going for the power driver. And that's it. That power driver is dangerous. Pin, oh, Nate Peck kicks out at 1. Nate Peck kicks out at 1. From a power driver, that's unbelievable. Now Nate Peck with a inverted DDT. And Damian Samuel gets up and now he counters whatever Nate Peck had in mind. That's another roll-up by Nate Peck. He goes 1, and it's just a 1 count. The roll-ups have not been affected by Nate Peck so far. That's his move. Nate Peck hits his move. 1, 2. That's a 2 count. Damian Samuel has been a superhuman so far in this match. Damian Samuel with the arm to the face of the Nate Peck. They're trying to figure out what's the next step, what's the next move each competitor is going to do. But each competitor is meeting each other with the counters. Nate Peck going for his finisher, but Damian Samuel again with the counter. Nate Peck with another roll up 1. It's a 1 count. Yeah, that's a clothesline. That's a vicious clothesline by Nate Peck. Now just driving knees to the face of Damian Samuel. Nate Peck is. And working over his body, as any good competitor should do. Nate Peck going for his finisher. He hits it. It's some sort of driver. 1, 2. And it's a 2 count. Damian Samuel kicked out of it. Now Nate Peck desperately finding for something else to do. And then Samuel counters, and now he goes for the leg of Nate Peck. Nate Peck counters, grabs his Damian Samuel's leg, picks him up, throws him to the corner. Nate Peck has him cornered. The face of the turnbuckle. Nate Peck then counters whatever Damian Samuel had in mind again. Hits another roll up. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and this one works. 3. And Nate Peck wins this match. He will go against Butcher Lee next week for a chance at Toros Masca's world title. This was a great match. Damian Samuel having a word with the referee. Doesn't think that the count was legally counted. But Nate Peck already celebrating. I suppose we must give him congratulations. Tonight's tournament matches are over. But now the only thing that's left is the main event. And it's going to be a great one. Andy Adams will go against James O'Connor. Debuting James O'Connor will go against Andy Adams, and that will be our main event for tonight. Please enjoy right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 213 pounds, Andy Adams.
Comes Andy Adams to the ring. Tonight's episode has been a great episode so far. And now we are anticipating an even better main event. English versus Irish competitors. And Andy Adams is here to set the record straight that he is no loser. That although he did lose against Caleb Young in the main event 2 weeks ago, he has a point to prove, and he is willing to prove it against James O'Connor, who is in the opposite corner of the ring for him tonight.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 228 pounds, James O'Connor.
And here he comes, James O'Connor does. One way to describe this man is very technically gifted. This man, when you describe a competitor that is fierce, that knows what he's doing and will do it the way that he wants to, that's the type of man that James O'Connor is. And surely he will show this to us tonight in our main event. And we're off. Right to the lockup. Beautiful flips by Andy Adams. And he has the early advantage here. Spanish fly, goes for the pin. Wow, that's not even a 1 count. Now O'Connor sends him to the corner. A foot to the face. And now a boot to the face. And James O'Connor goes for the pin. 1. That's a 1 count. A pulling of the hair, James O'Connor does, but now he just lariat, or I believe that was a lariat. James O'Connor wanting to go for the knee, but Andy Adams goes out of the way. Now he meets him with some punches. That's a face breaker. And that's a flip by Andy Adams. His specialty. An aerial assassin he is. They must get into the ring because that's the only way that you win. And that's a DDT, spinning DDT. Andy Adams goes for the pin. 1, 2. That's a 2 count. James O'Connor was able to kick out of that one. But it was a dangerous spinning DDT by Andy Adams. Now James O'Connor catches Andy Adams mid-flight. And he just crouches down and hits him with some open fist punches. Andy Adams rolls out of the ring quite smartly, knows that he's in trouble. Takes a breather, but now James O'Connor grabs him once more and throws him like a rag doll. DDT by James O'Connor, goes for the pin. And it's a rope break by Andy Adams. His foot was below the rope. That pin does not count. The action rolls on. That's Huracarrana by Andy Adams. Punches to the face of James O'Connor. James O'Connor is surely feeling those. And now Andy Adams threatening James O'Connor. And it's a spinning kick. Quite impressive kick by James O'Connor. Many kicks by Andy Adams of his own. That's a DDT of Andy Adams. Now James O'Connor rolls out of the ring. And Andy Adams flies. But James O'Connor moves out of the way. And throws Andy Adams into the ring. Picks Andy Adams up. Now James O'Connor has something else in mind. Throws him to the corner. But oh my. They just counter each other's moves. Quite difficult to call him. But now Andy Adams is in the third rope. Looking for a big move here. Huracarrana pin. 1. Oh, it's just a 1 count. That was a big move by Andy Adams. And now it's a roll up by James O'Connor. 1, 2, and it's a 2 count. James O'Connor feeling the crowd, feeling the energy now. He wants to end things now. Right now is the moment. Right now is his time. Going for his submission maneuver. He has it locked in. Andy Adams doesn't know where he is. But he gets out of it. And now Andy Adams with some flurry of momentum. Andy Adams with a DDT. That's it. His legs are on the mat. And that's over. It's over. This DDT was official. And it's over. It ended the match.
Here is your winner,
James O'Connor has won his debut match against Andy Adams in a great match, in a great spectacle match. Andy Adams, unfortunately, now 0-2 in FIWA Wrestling Version 2. But congratulations to the victor, James O'Connor, the Irishman, James O'Connor. Congrats to him. Hopefully he gets many more. I just want to thank you like every week. I want to thank you all for watching this episode of FIWA Wrestling version 2. I would like to please ask you kindly to like the video if you did enjoy it. Please share the video to your friends and family who would like these kinds of videos, these kinds of wrestlers, this kind of action. And I would also like you to please turn on the notification bell for notifications of each of the videos that will be posted every single week. And please remember that new videos come out every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And if you would like, please follow Cody Rose's Tattoo or Kenny Omega's Broom for updates on the channel, opinions, takes. It's a good follow. Please do all of that for us. Now it's time for me to get you guys excited for next week's episode. And next week's episode will include a lot of things, changes as well. A lot of changes, or a few changes to next week's episode, as we have been saying throughout this episode. Throughout this episode, we've been saying that Nate Peck, who beat Damian Samuel in today's second match, will go on to next week's episode to go against Butcher Lee. That is no longer the case. Paul Sears, who will debut against Nate Bartlett, will be part of the World Title Qualifying match for next week. There's going to be 2 World Title Qualifying matches next week, and we apologize. The Title Qualifier tournament will have to be postponed until next week. Damian Samuel will still be part of it. Butcher Lee will still be part of it. But now Paul Sears and Nate Bartlett will be a part of this tournament, and Paul Sears and Nathan Bartlett will be the first match of next week's episode version 2, episode 5, I believe, and that will be the first match. Butcher Lee will go against Damian Samuel. That will happen. Damian Samuel will go against Butcher Lee. Nate Peck sustained an injury, a slight concussion, so he will not be able to compete next week. And maybe perhaps for the following weeks as well, Butcher Lee will go against Damian Samuel, and we will reinitiate the tournaments that we had going. And now those are the 2 matches that will be part of this tournament. Paul Sears versus Nathan Bartlett, and Butcher Lee versus Damian Samuel. And the main event will be Jet Newton versus Oliver Gray. 2 new competitors, 2 great competitors. Jet Newton versus Oliver Gray will main event next week's match. And I just want to remind you all, please like, subscribe, if you really like these videos, if you really enjoy this thing, please share it with friends and family who would also like these types of things, and please subscribe to our channel as well. And remember, new episodes of FIWA version 2 every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We would love to see you there.